Hey there, this is Annette from 3D Prototype Design, Sales Manager. It seems that this time of year I find is a sales model scale down model time of year. Maybe because there's a lot of trade shows that are coming up, or there's different sales meetings. Maybe it's spring, people are thinking ahead. But in any event, I do receive a lot of emails and phone calls asking me about doing a scale down model. So I thought I'd do a quick video here just to explain very basic what you need to know. And there'll also be a link on our website. We do have a page that addresses scale down models and what you need to know. But the number one thing is you need a 3D CAD file drawing in order to build a 3D printed part. So that's where you're going to have to start. If you don't have a CAD file, unfortunately, that's not something that we would be able to help you out with. A mechanical engineer, mechanical designer, sometimes architects can do that type of thing for you. What you should do once you do have your CAD file is instruct that person or those people to scale the model down. Now, if your component is 20 feet long and you need it to be 12 inches long, take into consideration there's a bunch of items that are going to get very small and they're not going to build. So let's say you had a bolt that's 1 inch long in a 20-foot long piece of equipment. When you scale it down, that's minuscule. It's not even going to be relevant. So strip it down. Remove any inner workings of machinery that doesn't need to be in there. Any details that you're not going to see, you can remove. I'm going to take a quick look at my screen here and see what else I should let you know. Any working or moving parts, if you have working or moving parts in it that you need to function like a gear or some type of a door or that type of thing, build them separately. Because when we build the 3D printed part, we build exactly what we're given. So if you have everything attached, it's going to be attached. The door is closed, the door is closed. The door is open, the door is open. You want the door to open and close, build the door separately, and assemble it afterwards. File formats that we require, an S as in Sam, T as in Tom, L as in Larry file is what we would prefer. Sometimes we can work with an IGES or STEP. Don't send any files until you actually have a quick chance to chat with me though, because the file could be very large and then we're gonna have to talk about bringing it down a little bit smaller. Typically, a 3D printed model can range from about $700 or $800 up to thousands of dollars. The bigger you go, the more expense it's involved. Generally speaking, I have a lot of customers who will ask for something that's about 24 inches or 30 inches long. And in the end, they always end up with something that's 8 to 12 inches. And I'm not even joking you. Because we can capture a lot of detail with the 3D printing, but the smaller you go, the more economical it is. And I've yet to meet anybody who doesn't want to save money. So I'm going to just quick show you here. I have a 3D printed house that we did. And it's about maybe 5.5, not quite 6 inches long. But if you look, I don't know if you can see that kind of detail in there, but there's like the cornerstones on the bricking. Inside of here, there's a spiral staircase, and somewhere in here is a little tiny toilet and bathtub. So this is quite a fair amount of detail for something this small. So I don't know that it would make that much of a difference to your potential customer if they saw this size or if they saw it double the size, because it would be more than double the price. So take that into consideration, that size doesn't always matter, especially when it comes to 3D printing. If you have any questions, you can always contact me through our website. You can send off an email, but a CAD file is where you need to start. Thank you so much for your time.